What is your current job? Who do you work for? And how long have you had your current role?
I work for the Summit County Sheriff's Office. I've been there approximately 15 years. Right now I'm the Police Academy Commander for the University of Akron Summit County Sheriff's Police Academy.
Can you share something you need to know for this job that you didn't learn in school?
One of the most important things to your safety is the ability to de-escalate situations. It can mean the difference between going home at night or going to a hospital, or even, it could be a life or death situation. So it's very important. We've had quite a bit of training throughout my career in that, but in school we didn't really cover that.
How do communication skills, relationship skills, or conflict management skills help you in your career?
Those are the three most important skills to have in my job. You can be a great shot, you can be great at wrestling or subject control. You may use those a few times in your career, but the things you use every day are interpersonal communication skills, conflict resolution. Those are things you will use on a daily basis. They are very, very important, especially when you're dealing with the public. When you put on a uniform, you represent your agency in whole. Everybody in your agency, you represent them every time you have an interaction with the public. And no matter what time of day, where you're at, you want that to be a positive interaction. That's where those skills come into play.
Okay, so when did you realize that you had found the career path that you wanted to follow?
I was a new FBI agent, and I was assigned to the Child Exploitation Unit, and I had a long investigation which resulted in an arrest, and the person got several years of prison time. And the feeling that I received helping the victims in that case was a feeling you really can't describe. You won't see it in your bank account, you don't get headlines. It's just that feeling that you made a huge difference in that person's life and took maybe a dangerous person off the street that could hurt people in the future. That's just, to me, I knew I had arrived in the place that I was supposed to be, and this was my calling, and this is what I had to do.
What have you learned about the importance of asking for help or advice in life?
I've seen it from both sides. When you're wearing a uniform, people will ask you all kinds of questions. Some aren't really related to your job. How do I get here? You're basically Google Maps. How do I find this place? Should I buy a gun? You get asked all kinds of questions. People are always asking you for help. But what I've also found is you never stop learning in this job. If you're a rookie with a week on the job, or if you're a veteran with 30 years on the job, you're gonna run into situations where you don't know. You don't know the answer, or you might not know what to do. You have to reach out to your coworkers, because there's probably somebody that you work with that has had that situation or knows what to do, and you rely on each other. You trust each other just like you would going through the door on a search warrant or arrest warrant. You need to ask for help. This isn't a mistake in my job can mean an injury or a death for someone, so you have to know that you have to ask for help.